Hello and welcome to another reading. Let's go ahead and jump into what is meant to find you today. Now, I did want to apologize for my hiatus. I wasn't feeling well last week, and there's like a whole chain of events that happened, I want to say, over the past week or so, where my power went out, the internet went out, I ended up getting like migraine after migraine. There was just like a lot of stressors, and yeah, I wasn't able to get to a reading. I think it was this Sunday. I can't remember if I was able to post the Friday before, so it's great to be reacquainted with you. Thank you so much for being here. Today is a lovely day, so it is the full moon in Aquarius. We also got the Jupiter Cazimi in Leo. Oh my gosh, talk about blessings. So I'd be curious to hear for you all, like where you have Leo in your chart, because for us to be experiencing this Jupiter Cazimi, I mean, a Cazimi is just like a purification. It's like a nice renewal, like a rebirth, so to speak, of that planet and what it can bring for us. And so for a Jupiter Cazimi, come on now, like Jupiter is such a benefic planet. So I'd be curious for you where you have, Leo in your chart, because it's happening in Leo. But also, as you can tell, I'm really excited about this full moon because it's just super powerful. But with it like being in Aquarius and Pluto conjuncting the moon, a lot of transformation, a lot of, to me it feels almost like a pushing and a deconstruction of what we've been programmed to believe in a certain area of our life. So yes, super curious what house you may be experiencing any of those things in. But for your full moon message today, it looks like we're starting with a 3 of Wands in the reverse. Ooh, okay. So the 3 of Wands, to me, it typically signals like a waiting, right? And this is a new deck, as you may notice. I just recently got this, but here in the upright, you can see there's like this waiting, this like looking over the coast. And in the RW deck, the waters that are looked over are golden, and even the background is more gold. So here it's really beautiful. There's this like wonderful connection with the purple flowers and the purple skies, looking over the waters, looking at this coast and seeing like, okay, where do I have to go from here? Where do I want to go from here? And where have I been? So it's a really wonderful reflection card. With this in the reverse, this may be finding you in a place where it feels like that reflection that's coming in. Okay, I'm getting a couple different messages. One, there might be some resistance to engaging in that reflection for whatever reason. Maybe there's been a lot of pain that you've been carrying. Maybe there's some bitterness. I'm not sure. But another message that's coming through with this is that maybe there's like this prompting of reflection. So you might be engaging in this reflection of how far you've come, but it's not something that you necessarily initiated. Nonetheless, it seems like it's happening. This reflection is happening, and you may feel different ways about it. So let's go ahead and see what you may need to hear at this time. Wow. Okay, so a lot of messages here. But the first ones, well, not the first ones that came out, because as you saw, these ones were, but these ones were the first ones to come out face up. And look at how beautiful this is. Like we have the 10 of Cups and the 3 of Cups. So there's a completion that's happening and a celebration. And this is a huge completion filled with joy, love, abundance in its many forms. Like for you to receive a 10 of Cups and the 3 of Cups, so both of them being of the water suit, there's like this miraculous energy that is coming through. And I'm even drawn to the fact that both of these have a full moon. This one's happening what looks like maybe during dusk or maybe during the sunrise with this like this pink background, and this one happening at night. So it seems like there's this like beautiful arc, yeah, with the rainbow. This beautiful arc in your story of like, wow, I've been through some stuff and I am coming out with blessings, like so much so that I'm celebrating with people in my life, people I love, people that I like, you know, are my people, like the ones that see me for who I am and who aren't intimidated by my light, but instead encourage me to shine it. And we are embracing one another and all of the blessings that are here at this time. That is so cool. Oh my gosh. And then here, one of the first cards that came out was the Ace of Pentacles. What the heck? Are you kidding? Look at that. Divine gifts. Like you got some money coming in, it seems like. And the Tower. There's, yeah. Where's that Aquarius full moon for you guys today? Like wherever it is, it seems like that could be a place in your life where there could be that deconstructing, right? But with the Tower, things deconstruct so they can be rebuilt in a new way, a new reinforced way, a way that better matches your circumstances and what you need, because old structures are no longer working. And it makes me think about like having a container to be able to hold what is coming in, right? Like we have this divine deliverance that's coming in. You've got some really beautiful blessings that are coming in. And like, again, looking at the 10 of Cups, the 3 of Cups, there's celebration here. There's like a completion of a cycle. There's like, I'm hearing like past dues, you know, like whatever wealth you've been building up in the ethers is about to like have this rainfall. Oh my gosh, I'm literally hearing it in my left ear. So that coming from the left, it feels like a receiving. So you're about to receive this. It feels like it's right there. And so this deconstruction allows the opportunity to reconstruct whatever systems or like systems of belief or whatever you might have in place. It'll help you reconstruct that so you can better hold and have that container to like hold and receive these blessings. You know what I mean? But we also have these 3 other cards that came in, and they all came in the overlay. Oh my gosh. I did not mean for that to happen. I'm not going to even edit that out. But I do apologize if that was really loud. 808 on the camera. You wait till you see this. Okay. Oh my gosh. I have like heat rising in my body right now. The Chariot. The Arrival card. You know what? This is even giving like Hunger Games. I don't know if you all have been like, you know, I rewatched the series recently because of the newest movie that came out, and it feels kind of like the girl on fire, you know, like riding this chariot, being seen, being witnessed by all. But there's something about the freedom in it. Like, I don't know if you all can see that. This person has their arms out. They're feeling the wind, and there's like a balancing of the moon. So there's 2 moons here. They're both crescent and they're both around the crown, and there's 3 stars right above the crown. So that feels really significant here too. This might be related to the completion of the moon cycle. So I believe our last new moon was in Cancer. So this could be related to that Cancer moon. I'm also, because there's 2 here, it makes me think about the nodes and the nodal shift that happened recently. So this could be kind of like a wrapping up of that, of like the nodes that we, you know, had in the past before switching to like the Leo Aquarius axis. But before with like the Pisces Virgo axis, right? Like this might be something related to that. I don't know why that's coming in so strong. And with the 3 of stars here, that is so interesting. It makes me think of the Pentacles. And so I wonder if maybe the Three of Pentacles, that might be resonating with you at all. But there's something about the completion of this cycle, and maybe that could be related to the Three of Pentacles energy. But regardless, you are moving here, and it seems like there's this fast movement of freedom. So usually in the RW deck, this card to me would feel like an arrival, right? This one here, it feels very fast moving. It feels like there's a lot of wind, a lot of water energy. And also this card is associated with Cancer. So this could be related to overarching themes of really focusing on the home space, what family means to you, what, your internal emotional space has been feeling like, and what it's felt like to return home to yourself, right? Like a lot of us tend to avoid that internal space for so many different reasons. But this is an overarching energy for you. Another overarching energy is the World card. Are you joking? I'm going to show you the other one too. The King of Pentacles. What? Wow, wow, wow. Wow, 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 wow. So both of these came in the overlay. Huge shifts. I mean, we've got this we've got two major arcana, right? Super fast moving energy, blessings coming in. And then we got this ending, this wrapping up, this culmination point with the World card. I was going to say the Earth card. That's interesting. So there might be something about the connection with the Earth for you at this time too. Mother Gaia or Mother Terra, whatever you feel like you resonate more with. But there's something about the World card being a culmination point. And I'm, again, being drawn to the moon. This reading is happening on a full moon. But there's something about that because, the World card is the last card of the major arcana. Which is interesting because I believe, I can't remember how long ago this was, but there was talk, this is what I read, there was talk that the Fool card, they were going back and forth on whether or not to place that as the last card of the major arcana to represent the next step. But instead we have the World as the last card in the major arcana. So it's kind of like this culmination, this completion point. And with the embodiment of Earth, look at these blessings here. There are blessings coming in, and it's related to the ending of the suffering that you've been experiencing. And that feels deeply related. I'm being brought back to the Tower. It feels deeply related to this. You've been feeling the Earth quaking. Ooh, maybe that's why the Earth was standing out to me. You've been feeling this rumbling. And I feel like that's come up in the past with some of the readings that we've done together, that there's been this rumbling. You've been feeling ooh, okay, my foundation is rumbling. There's these trembles, or these tremors. Yeah, this quaking that's happening. And now you're reaching that point where you're witnessing the crumbling of old structures. And that reconstruction that you're doing, or that you will be doing, that you're preparing to do, is helping these huge, huge shifts in your life. This is incredible. This is one of the most blessed readings that I've seen in a long time. Even the yin and yang, I'm being brought to the black and white horse, the balance. I'm being brought to with the World card, all of these different phases of the moon, with the full moon and with the full Earth, and this streaming of abundance here, this being held and cradled, this fast moving energy that's moving all the way to the embodiment of Earth. You have these two major arcana, which to me, it feels like a lot of working behind the scenes. Your guides are really blessing you and supporting you in the shifts that are happening in your life, the trembling that's happening, the quaking, the deconstruction and the reconstruction of what you see life to be and what you can expect from life. And you're receiving these blessings. And the fact that this came out in the overlay too, this is an overarching theme that is happening for you at this time. This isn't something that's just going to come in and leave. And again, I think it's because you're building the container to be able to hold it, because you're having these like beautiful blessings that are being delivered to you from the divine, and you're going to be able to celebrate what these blessings are. This is like, just wait. Oh my gosh. Like, you are going to be so surprised by the blessings that are coming in. This is incredible. And I usually, I typically feel a little hesitant around readings that are like, oh, like this is going to happen at this time. And because while, yes, I do feel like timing can come through in the cards, so many of us walk different paths, and this is a collective reading, right? So while, there isn't like exact timing here, it does feel like this is happening like really fast. Like, even as I was sharing earlier, hearing the sounds of the coins, like the windfall, the raining of this abundance, it was like right in my ear. So this feels like it's going to be happening really fast, like super fast. So I wish you the best of luck. I'm so happy for you, and I hope you get to really savor this. I feel like part of building a container to really like receive and hold blessings involves a level of savoring, right? Like, we've got to really help to stretch our capacity to hold whatever it is that we're wanting to hold. And money, finances, abundance, it can trigger a lot of things for us. A lot of us have shame around finances for whatever reason. And so helping yourself to be able to like breathe through the discomfort of that, allowing yourself to just kind of sit in it, allowing the vibration, that activation in your nervous system to kind of naturally settle, that can really help to further support that building of that container for you. Okay. Thank you so much for doing this work. You are being blessed at this time, which is just really incredible to witness. I'm so grateful to have been able to do this reading for you at this time. Please let me know how it's going in the comments. I'd love to hear anything about, how this full moon's impacting you, as well as like the blessings that are coming in, because I'm so excited for you. So again, thank you for doing this sacred work. You are transmuting densities, not just for yourself, but also for your lineage, physical, ancestral, ethereal, extraterrestrial. You're also transmuting these densities for me and ultimately the collective. So I wish you the very best of luck, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Take care.